Okay, so last time we learned 1-point perspective. This time we need to take it one step further and learn 2-point perspective. But like all perspective drawings, you need to start with your horizon line. So use a ruler and draw your horizon line. Again, that's the imaginary line where the earth meets the sky. Okay? In 1-point perspective, we used 1 vanishing point, but this is 2-point perspective. So I'm going to do 2 vanishing points. So I'm going to do 2 dots that are close to the edge of the paper. Okay, then we are going to draw a series of 3 lines. I'm going to draw one above the horizon line. I'm going to draw one on the horizon line, and I'm going to draw one below the horizon line. And if you can see, I left myself plenty of room to work here, and I did not put the lines directly above or below the vanishing points. I came inward on my horizon line a little bit. Okay, so we're going to start with the bottom line. Okay, so everything to the right of this line goes to the right vanishing point, and everything to the left goes to the left vanishing point. So the bottom of the line, I'm lining up with the right vanishing point, and I'm going to draw my line. I'm going to do a dotted line to show you that it does go toward the vanishing point. Okay, on the top of that line, I'm going to line it up with the vanishing point, and I'm going to draw my line. Again, I'm going to do a dotted line, but you do not have to on your paper. Okay, and then we are going to go to the left side. So I'm going to take the bottom of that line again, line it up with the left vanishing point, and I'm going to draw a short line. Again, I'm going to do a dotted line so that you guys can see that it does line up with that vanishing point. Top of the line, I'm going to line up with that vanishing point and draw my line. Alright, and just like the ones that we did with 1-point perspective, we did 1-point perspective last time. To close off this cube, this is a vertical line. This has to be a vertical line, okay? This is a vertical line. This has to be a vertical line, okay? You cannot have it leaning either this way, or it's going to look tilted. Okay? So just like when we did 1-point perspective, anything that's below the horizon line you can see the top of, and anything above the horizon line you can see the bottom of. So we need to be able to see the top of this cube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this point right here, and I'm going to connect it with the left vanishing point, and I'm going to draw a short line. Okay, and then I'm going to take this point right here, and I'm going to connect it with the right vanishing point. And what that's going to do is close off my cube, and then you should have one 3-dimensional looking cube on your paper. Alright, the one that is on the horizon line, again, because it is on the horizon line, you neither see the top or the bottom. You only see the sides. So what we're going to do is take the bottom of that line, line it up with the right vanishing point and draw my line. I'm going to take the top of that line, I'm going to line it up with the right vanishing point and draw my line. Okay, at the bottom of that line, I'm going to then line it up with the left vanishing point and draw my line. And then the top of that line, I'm going to line up with the left vanishing point as well. And I'm going to draw my line. Okay. Again, this line is vertical, so this line needs to be vertical. This line is vertical, so this line needs to be vertical. Okay, and if you have any excess, just erase that. Okay, there's 2 3-dimensional squares. Again, if you draw these lines so they're going out like this or going in like this, it's not going to look realistic. It's going to look distorted. So make sure that your line is straight. If you're using a ruler, what you can do to make sure your lines are straight is you can line the ruler up with the top of the paper. So it's like this. If it's level with the paper, then you have a straight line. Okay, this one's just practice, so if your lines are a little crooked, it's okay, but in your final drawing, they need to be straight. Okay. All right, so the top one is the last cube that we're gonna work on. I'm gonna line up the top of that line with the right vanishing point, and I'm gonna draw my line. I'm gonna line up the bottom of that line with the right vanishing point, and I'm going to draw my line. I'm going to line the bottom of the line up with the left vanishing point, and I'm going to draw my line. Then I'm going to line the top of that line with the left vanishing point, and I'm going to draw my line. Okay. This line is vertical, right? So this line is vertical. This line is vertical, so this line is vertical. Okay. All right, and just like we did this square here, where we saw the top, this one is above the horizon line, so we're going to see the bottom. So we have to do one additional step, or two actually. I'm going to take this corner here, and I'm going to line it up with the left vanishing point. And I'm going to use this corner here and line it up with the right vanishing point. And that'll close off your square. And you should have three-dimensional cubes or rectangles, however long your line is, that use perspective to create that look of depth. Okay, this is 2-point perspective.